Hey, what's up, stock compounders? Brad here. So today I want to talk about YouTube monetization, making money from your YouTube channel. Because really one of the big reasons I'm doing this, making videos on YouTube, is to inspire some of you to also start a YouTube channel and kind of join me on this journey of creating another income source on YouTube. So as part of that, I want to share, be very transparent about the money that I'm making on YouTube. So it's really a day to celebrate. I hit a milestone on YouTube. I hit 3 figures on YouTube. A couple days ago, I crossed the $100 mark in terms of revenue. And that's really the minimum that you need to earn before Google will send you a paycheck. So that's awesome. I've crossed that hurdle. I think it took maybe about 3 weeks of being monetized to hit that $100 3-figure threshold. And I've been making a video every day for 150 days now. Today is the 150th day in a row that I'm making a video on YouTube. And I'm at $155 right now as of today in terms of revenue. So here's what I want to do. In terms of tracking what I'm making on YouTube, the milestones I want to track, I hit 3 figures, okay, minimum for getting paid. The next one I want to announce is when I hit 4 figures, okay, and then we're going to go 5 figures. So the way we're going to track this is not just exponential, but tenfold growth. So, when I talk about investing, my major focus in investing is doubling my money every 3 years, okay? And that was inspired by Monish Pabrai. So, this is actually tracking my growth on YouTube. I'm doing that even more aggressively than I track my investments, quite a bit more aggressively. I want to see, what is the time period that it takes to 10x my revenue on YouTube. And I don't really have an estimate of that. I'm curious to hear from you guys how long you think that's going to take in the comments before I collect $1,000 from this channel in 1 month. Right now I've hit 100. I'll let you guys know when I hit 1,000, and then after that I'll let you know when I hit 10,000, 100,000, so on and so forth. So it's a pretty exciting metric for me to track these 10x jumps in revenue. And it's really an exercise in training myself to think in an exponential way. It's so natural for us humans to think in terms of linear growth. But when we get into investing, when we get into growing on social media platforms like YouTube, I'm also on Instagram, and that's also been an exercise in exponential growth. It's exciting to kind of use a different model for growth than the typical linear model, because the linear model it feels pretty slow. It's kind of one step in front of the other, and the steps, maybe they get a little bit bigger over time, but not much. But when you talk about exponential growth, I think of Warren Buffett's biography, Snowball, right? And it's such a great word to describe what Warren Buffett has created in terms of wealth over his lifetime. I don't know how many of you guys live in a climate where it snows in the winter, but anyone who's played with snow can appreciate, when you make a snowball and you start rolling it, it gets very big very quickly. And that's a fantastic metaphor for Warren Buffett, what he's been able to do in the realm of investing. So anyway, here we are 150 days in. And well, that's interesting. I've made about 150 bucks, $1 a day so far on YouTube. And it's been a lot of work, guys, to be honest. But I've also learned a lot. It's amazing what you can learn by teaching. You know, there's a certain amount you think you know about something when it's just kind of, you know, spinning around in your head. But when you have to actually package it and teach it to people, it's a whole nother level of having to poke at it and probe at it and see what you don't actually understand about it. And that's kind of gives you a foothold into areas to explore more deeply, which has been really satisfying. So I appreciate everyone who's supported me along the way, you know, shared comments, shared your likes, your thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It's been a fun journey so far, and it really does feel like we're just getting started. So appreciate all your support, celebrating the 3-figure milestone. And guys, I mean, 150 days to 3 figures, only 5 months. If you're on the fence about starting a YouTube channel, you know, I know it might seem like 5 months is a long time to make 100 bucks, right? But keep in mind, I think this model of tracking 10x's, I think it's going to be very exciting. You know, I think 3 figures is going to turn into 4, is going to turn into 5, much more quickly than you might expect from other kinds of ventures in life. There's a real network effect on YouTube. You look at Graham Stephan. I mean, he hasn't been making videos for that long, and he's got over 2 million subscribers. Oh, there's something I want you guys to keep me in check on. So, you know, in this quest for 10x growth, you know, from 3 figures to 4 figures to 5 figures, keep me in check. Don't let me get real clickbaity with the content, with the titles. If you see something like, you know, imminent stock market crash coming, do this now, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, keep me honest. Don't let me play those games. It's important that I don't sacrifice quality, that I don't sacrifice intent or kind of my core ethos of investing. If I start claiming that I can predict what's going to happen in the next week, month, or even year just to get more clicks, you guys got to call me out on that. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to do that. But don't hold any punches, guys. If you start seeing that in my content, keep me honest. Let me know. You know, I will not shy away from honest feedback, even if it stings initially. So that's an invitation to you guys to do that. Yeah, so we're 150 days in. It's going to be exciting to see where this goes. And just maybe for a little bit of encouragement to you guys, if you're on the fence about starting a channel, let me know, and I will support you as you get started. I will leave comments. I will, you know, subscribe. I'll hit that thumbs up. I'll give you feedback if you want it. I'm not going to give you unsolicited feedback, but you know, I've learned some things over the last 5 months, and I'm happy to share those with any of you who are ready to take the leap, ready to take the plunge into the YouTube realm in terms of being a YouTube content creator. So I am 100% here to support you. And you know, it's a big part of how I'm measuring my success here. How many people can I inspire to go on this journey with me in creating content on YouTube? So let me know how I can do that. All right, guys, just wanted to give you that update. 3 figures, baby. On to 4 figures. I'll see you guys there. Take care.